YouTube? What's going on? It's your boy Cray, and I want to welcome you to Cray's World Continued, or Cray's World Mobile, or whatever I end up calling this channel. I have no idea. On this channel, though, I will be covering strictly Call of Duty Mobile, or just mobile games in general, but predominantly, at least right now, Call of Duty Mobile. I created this channel off of my main channel because on my main channel, I cover more so FPS shooters that are on PC, consoles, things of that nature. So this is my side channel to that. Why am I creating this channel? Because why not? Why not? I've been playing Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG Mobile, games of that nature, and I have been falling in love with them, especially just sitting on the couch, chilling with the wife, fragging out, oh, you can't beat it, you can't beat it. So this is the first of many Call of Duty Mobile or mobile game videos in general. Got that out the way. Now, today, in this video, I will be, I guess, bringing you guys, for lack of better terms, the ultimate beginner's guide to Call of Duty Mobile in 2021. Okay, I'm gonna go over a few points, and by the end of this video, you guys should have a great idea of what you need to do in order to get better and frag out on Call of Duty Mobile, okay? Now let's continue this guide in the best place that there is for us to learn, and that is the training range. I'll meet y'all there. Okay, now that we've finally gotten settled in here in the training range, it's time for us to dive right into the meat and the potatoes of things, okay? The number one thing, the most important thing in regards to Call of Duty Mobile, the most important thing, this will dictate if you improve a significant amount or a very, very, very small amount, and that is figuring out your sensitivity, okay? Now, I will preface this by saying your sensitivity all depends on you. Okay, it totally depends on you. You just need to find something that is easy for you to track people with, to flick on people with, that's just consistent across the board. That's the first thing. You have to find something that you are very, very, very consistent with across the board, first and foremost, okay? Following that, you have to figure out what kind of player are you. You have to figure out, you know, are you just a two-thumber, as I would call it? Just somebody that just holds a phone with two thumbs, right, and gets busy. Are you a claw player? You know, do you go four-finger claw, which some people hold their iPads or their iPhones or whatever device they have like this, right? It's kind of like resting like this, like so. And then they use their index finger and their thumb to tap the buttons, move, so on and so forth, right? Or are you using an external peripheral like I do, a controller? You know what I'm saying? Now, I will eventually cross over to just using the touchscreen options. I will, but for the sake of me figuring out this game and learning it, it was easier for me to jump in with a controller. I can't lie, but you have to figure out what works best for you overall. That's the first thing. Once you figure that out, you have to hop in the training range. You have to figure out what kind of sense player are you. Are you a low sense player or a high sense player? And if you guys are looking at the screen right now, you can see that I am a low sense person on controller. Okay, when it comes to the touchscreen options, you guys will be able to see that I am a low sense player as well. Well, Cray, how do you dictate that? Let me explain. If you put your thumb in the middle of your crosshairs, okay, so you guys can see the crosshairs on the screen. You put your thumb in the middle of the crosshair and you sweep, what the heck, and you swipe either fully to the left or to the right of your screen, okay? Since I am a low sense player, quote unquote, I will do a 180-degree turn. Not even 180 degrees. I got maybe 130, 140 degrees when I put my thumb in the middle of the crosshairs and I swipe all the way to the right. Same thing when I swipe all the way to the left. Okay, I'm a low sense player. A lot of really good Call of Duty mobile players and a lot of really good, I would say, pro players overall will run a sense like this, or they would take it up to the next degree and they will become, or not become, gosh, I can't talk today, guys. Please bear with me. Those kind of players are either a low sense player like myself or they're a high sense player. A high sense player will put their thumb in the middle of the screen, drag it all the way to the right, and be able to do a full 360-degree turn, okay? Again, that's not me. That's never been me. I'm a slow sense guy because I value aim over everything, okay? And again, you figure this out by just moving around here. You know, you ADS shoot. For some reason, my ADS on controller is glitched the heck out. I don't know why, but you just look at targets and you shoot, right? You shoot and you see what feels good. You have to just come in the training range and figure out what works best for you. And here, let me go to my touch screen options here, you know? Okay, let me reload real quick. You just have to see what works best for you, you know? When it comes to tracking, you know, are you a left stick aimer? Are you a right stick aimer? Well, it's a touch screen game, so you're not a right stick aimer, you're a right thumb aimer. You know what I'm saying? So are you a left thumb aimer or right thumb aimer? Gosh, I'm gonna have to learn that jargon. It's gonna take me a while. Again, bear with me, guys. It's late. I'm tired, but we gonna push through this thing. Ultimately, figure out that sensitivity. It will make or break you. Ask yourself, am I a low sense player, a high sense player? What do I work best with? And don't just mimic the top tier players, because that will screw you up. You can't just copy iFerg's settings and expect to be iFerg, right? You can't just copy a high quality player settings and expect for it to work for you. You have to figure out, again, what works best. Are you low sense, high sense? Are you a four finger claw? Are you a thumb player? Are you a controller player? And then go from there. Get it? Got it? Good. Moving on here, once you figured out that sensitivity, you found out if you're a low sense player, high sense player, you figured out all that jazz, right? Okay, I can track everybody fine now. You know, I left thumb aim, you know, I right thumb aim. After you have gotten all that stuff figured out, the next thing you have to figure out is this. You got to figure out how to move, man. Call of Duty has been a game always based around movement. And as these Call of Duties have become more and more advanced over time, right? No pun intended because of Advanced Warfare, haha, LOL, whatever. As these games have, again, literally became more advanced, Modern Warfare, Black Ops Cold War, movement has become more and more of a prominent thing overall. You have to figure out how to move, right? I mean, movement ties into left stick aiming, it ties into ducking behind cover, you know, it ties into sliding into opponents around cover, you know what I'm saying? It slides into all of that, slides in. It lides in, slides in. I can't think of the right word, but I think you guys know what I mean. It ties in, that's the word, ha. It ties into all of that, okay? So again, come to the training range, move around a little bit, right? We're just gonna move around a little bit in the training range, run around here, go to a slide jump, try to ADS and hit a target, right? Again, my controller is freaking bugged out. Don't know why. So let's pretend I'm ADSing, all right? So I'm gonna just run here, I'm gonna slide, I'm gonna hop, and I'm gonna try to hit that mid target, right? I'm gonna do the same thing the other way. Again, I'm trying to hit this target right here. It's bothering me that I can't ADS right now, but you guys know what I mean. I'm gonna go left and right, I'm gonna slide hop, and I'm gonna try to do a 90-degree turn and hit this moving target. I'm gonna do that back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know, again, if you're doing it on controller, cool. If you're doing it on the touch screen, cool. Whatever you have to do, figure that out. Once you get good with that, try to do some 180 turns, right? Like, try to do something like you're running this way, pretend you're getting shot in your back. You slide and do a quick turnaround and start shooting at that target right there. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm very limited right now. I'm very, very limited. I can't ADS. And on top of that, a disadvantage of using a controller, especially being a low sense guy, is look how long it takes for me to turn around. Like, that takes forever. That's another reason why going to the touchscreen options long-term for me will be viable. And I would say for you too, using the controller is a crutch, and there will come a point in time where you will reap more benefit just relying on the touchscreen options. Okay, so ultimately here, get comfortable with the aim, get comfortable with your sensitivity, and let's move around, okay? Cool. And for my last tip, I figured, let's go ahead and come back out of the training range here. I'll just drop some gameplay somewhere in the background and let's just chop it up old-fashioned style, okay? So again, for my last tip here in this video, we've covered sensitivity, we've covered movement. Now let's go ahead and talk about the last thing, which is get flashy. Okay, get flashy. Well, Craig, what the heck does that even mean? Set up classes that you're unfamiliar with, right? Try to top frag with those classes. Whether if you rock out a sniper class and you're trying to quick scope, you know what I'm saying? Regardless what it is, whether if you're rocking a Fennec or another crazy close range SMG and you are pushing in people's face and you're not used to doing that, get flashy. Try to incorporate all the movements you learned and taught yourself in the training range, you know? The slide hop 90-degree turns, you know, the slide to 180 turns to flick, right? All your flick shots, you know, mastering your sensitivity. It's time for us to combine all that. It's time for us to marry all that, okay? Let's marry all that and let's get flashy. You know what I'm saying? Slide into a quick ADS flick with the sniper and bunny hop with your shots, you know, ADS as you're hopping down. You know, very unrealistic, but hey, it's Call of Duty. Get flashy, get flashy, get flashy. You will suck at it at first, but just allow your body to freestyle, right? Allow your fingers to just freaking work. and do some of the most crazy unorthodox things that you can possibly think of. I promise you it will help you improve overall, because when you get put in funky situations, you will have the muscle memory to do the crazy funky stuff yet again and clutch up a wild situation. So keep that in mind. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all that I have for you here today in this video. Figure out your sensitivity. Figure out how to move. Get flashy, right? Well, I have two fingers up. Those are three things. Those three things right there alone will allow you to improve exponentially in Call of Duty Mobile. And I don't think you guys realize it or not, but these aren't get good quick tips by any means. These are all things that depend on you. You have to figure out how to move better. You know, you have to figure out how to train to get better. You have to figure out your aim. You have to figure out how to move like a madman and get flashy, right? You have to figure all those things out for yourself. So ultimately, just play the game. Play the game, play the game, and you should reap some benefit as long as those first two things are in line, and then the third thing will follow suit. So again, it's been your boy Cray. I'm signing off. I will catch you all on the next one. Until then, we are out. Peace.